Max Verstappen and the Red Bull definitely stand out from trackside in F1 testing, but not just because of how the car looks, more how it sounds. One of the interesting things about the 2026 cars, because of the way the engines work and the need to charge the battery as much as possible to make use of the massively increased electric power for this year, is how the cars are being driven on the road to be able to charge as much as possible. And that includes an interesting downshifting tactic that we've heard from Verstappen in the Red Bull and then eventually in the Audi as well. But Verstappen definitely utilising this better than the Audi drivers. It involves not just downshifting fast or anything like that, although Verstappen is downshifting in pairs effectively. As he moves down the gearbox, he goes fourth, third very quickly, a small gap, and then second, first as a second pair of downshifts. This results in the car slowing down more aggressively. It helps charge the battery, but it also means going down to first gear, which is unusual. He's doing it at turn 10, for example, where most are still going into second gear, not first. Now, this has a couple of effects. It causes a big shift in car behavior. Anyone who's driven a manual road car or even done sim racing or online racing and over enthusiastically downshifted a bit too far or a bit too fast knows that the car lurches forwards and changes the way that it moves and behaves. That happens in F1 cars as well, and you see it with the Audi. The Audi looks very uncomfortable with that forced technique. Verstappen and the Red Bull are making it look quite easy and quite natural. Sure, some slides early in the day, but by the end of the day, it was looking a bit more second nature for both driver and a bit less abnormal for the car. But it sounds different. You can hear it because the revs increase as you get down to first and as you move through the gearbox so quickly, and you can brake later, or rather you can downshift later if you want and be a bit more careful, but if you don't, if you downshift where Max is downshifting, you get that big spike in revs. So it sounds as impressive and as unique as it's starting to look on track.